right, so here he is, one of a handful of two-division champions in UFC history. My broadcast partner and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier, back on the proving ground tonight.
As DC makes the walk to the octagon, you know he's as fashionable as they get. But ultimately, when this man steps into the octagon, he goes out there, fights with a high pace, a lot of pressure, and really tries to overwhelm his opponents. His in-your-face style is constant. It's overwhelming. He has all the skills that have made him and allowed him to become a UFC double champion and a UFC Hall of Famer.
And as you can see, he's got the haircut on point. The fight week beard has given way to the goatee, and Cormier's still motivated at this stage of his career, so we'll see what he has for this particular opposition tonight. But more often than not, people know what DC brings to the table, and they have been unable to stop it. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the welterweight title.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, remarkably, Daniel Cormier became a simultaneous two-division champion by beating Stipe Miocic, and the hunger remains for this almost 40-year-old who is back for more here tonight.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Cormier going for the takedown here, nothing doing there.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Takedown defense is there. All right, looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
In the half guard.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Cormier. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cormier. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Great job landing from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Cormier going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
Stop. Break.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Oh, massive knee to the head. We'll see if he can follow up. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside. Terrific shot there, DC. And oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn. So he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway.
Oh, he hurt him real bad. Oh, there we go.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Islam Makhachev. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Solid punch by him there.
He's got some hands, man. He's got that single collar tie locked in. Big punch to the body.
That is how you scramble, folks.
Nice target change and him attacking the body.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Now some separation. Stuffs that takedown attempt without a shot. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And now he's got the back. Makhachev's back in full guard now. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
He's got to be careful here. In the half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. 20 seconds to go, round two. Pretty good position. Oh, snaps his head back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, take a seat. You okay? All right. Breathe. You've been here before. It's okay. You just got caught. You need this round to be sharp.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, there was a moment in that previous round when it looked like we weren't going to get to this next round. Here we are. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cormier.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
3 minutes to go. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom.
Let's fight, come on.
Oh, no. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Big right hand.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Cormier's pass is denied. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Good work from the top here by Cormier. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Just misses there with the left.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Take a seat. That was awesome.
All right, so there's the end of the round. tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch two men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're delivering to the fans.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the nose. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by DC. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
This is where he wants to be.
He's having his way with him here. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cormier. And right into side control. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Great job, guys. Striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with your kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, let's look back at some of the action. DC, your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the Cutman's actually getting excited. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cormier. Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut. Oh, this could be over soon. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook.
All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he stops it.
No surprise there. The ringside physician has called an end to the fight. You got to preserve the fighter to fight in the future, and that cut just too big for him to continue through. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C.
All right, so the legend grows tonight for the two-time United States Olympian Daniel Cormier. You look pretty good out there celebrating right now.
Hey, but here's the deal, John. EA Sports asked me